Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. I had recently seen a yard sale advertised on Facebook. The gentleman was getting rid of a bunch of his dad's equipment. His dad happened to be a plumber. He had 2 acetylene torch setups. I messaged him and asked how much. He said $50 each. So I went out and purchased this one. This one here has 3/4 of a tank of acetylene. It's a 40 cubic foot tank. I looked up what a refill of acetylene is now. It's between $40 and $50 for a 40 cubic foot fill. This tank has a production date 11 of 1984. So this is an owner tank. If I had brought this in, they would probably require a pressure test since it is most likely out of date with a production date of 1984. Most of the facilities now that sell compressed acetylene or oxygen, you would end up taking one of their tanks and bring it back for refills if you don't have an owner-owned tank. So I got the regulator, the gauge, and a striker. Striker's missing the flint. My brother thinks he has a flint. He has some of my dad's old plumbing stuff. So nice guy. He said his dad was a plumber, passed away, and he inherited most of his equipment. He said he's also a plumber, and they don't use anything this big anymore for residential home repairs. They have smaller tanks. The only issue I see with this thing is the hose is aged out. You can see all the dry rotting here. I also got a Uniweld handle, torch handle, and a propane torch handle for $5 extra. He had some other regulators and hose in about the same condition. I went ahead and lit this thing off camera just because I'm using matches and I couldn't get one to light, so I didn't want to waste your time. So I did end up getting it lit and heated up this piece of sheet metal just to see what it'll do. This happens to be a Prest-O-Lite torch handle. I looked them up. They're still in business, Prest-O-Lite. Just looking at this thing, it looks like it's out of the 60s or 70s. It is an older torch handle, but still seems to function. Only concern I have, like I said, is hose integrity. It's starting to dry out, or is dried out. Turned off the valve at the tank to clear out any remaining gas in the line and let it burn itself out. Shut off my hand valve here, and I'll be ready to go for the next time. So for $50, I got that amount in acetylene alone. So reason I bought this thing is to heat up rusty bolts. Maybe I'll use it a couple times a month. There's probably enough acetylene in here to last me a lifetime. I don't anticipate running down and getting this filled it all maybe once, and then I'll have to probably go with a test or just do the exchange program, buy their filled tanks, and when it needs to be filled again, you bring it back and get another one. Anywho, you guys mess with any of these acetylene tanks and torches, let me know what you think. I think for heating up rusty bolts, this will be a good thing to have. It's portable. I can move it around to wherever I'm working. I should have my ABC extinguisher nearby, but I'm just testing it out right now. When I really put it to use, I'll be better